I gotta play with lighting because this one. I wonder if this one is like. Hold on, let me see what this one does. Oh, that's blue.
That's very gold. Very, very gold.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, we're live. Oh, hey, what do you guys think about the gold? I'm like gold.
It's very, very gold.
Very gold. That's really white. Okay, we'll just go with that because I'm very white anyway. Hey, everybody! Said Dancing Jesus. Hey.
Barbara Bell, thank you very much for that super sticker. That is very, very generous indeed.
Indeedy do. Thank you.
Doodly you. How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? What's everybody doing? How's everybody's weekend? What's up? What's going on? What's happening?
I had a big birthday extravaganza weekend. I have a lot of people to thank, but I'm going to wait until tomorrow to thank everybody so I can have a comprehensive list that I can run down and thank everybody for all the sweet things that they sent me. And just cards and everything. I finally got through Shelly's 50 cards. I sat on the bed and I was like, and then there are other cards. I just want to make sure I can thank everybody properly tomorrow. And I'm not.
Yeah, you need a list. Don't leave anything out.
Right. I don't want to leave anybody out. So I'll do that tomorrow. But thank you everybody for your well wishes and all the sweetness. And it was a really nice weekend. It was a really nice weekend.
Did you see that I hijacked your Instagram?
Oh my God, you did?
Well, I hijacked the chick's Instagram.
You did?
Yeah, I hijacked it so I would make sure that you got a birthday thing on there because I knew you wouldn't post it.
I didn't even see that. I have to go look. That's how completely out of pocket I've been this weekend. Oh my God, I'll have to go look at that.
Yeah, I did. I hijacked it and I was like, hey, it's Mock here. It's Daisy's birthday. Make sure to say something.
Oh my God. I will totally go look at that. I had no idea you did that, Mock.
I did.
Oh my God. Can I just tell you one more thing that happened to me this morning? This is totally like, this is not politically related. I know there's a lot of like horrible stuff happening right now, but today I went in the morning. This is like a 600 square foot cabin. You guys know that we're living in like tiny space right now, like way out in the country. We live very rurally right now. And so this morning I got out of my shower and I was like half naked and I'm into my room, which my daughter sleeps in because we sleep in flip-flop room, just a long story short. Anyway, so I was walking in there, it's dark, and there's a little sliver of light where I could see like into the closet, and I see something go, Pshoo. Yeah, I did exactly what you just did. I did that face. I went, and so
what was it?
I think my towel fell off. So I thought immediately, like, it couldn't be a snake because a snake would have been like, it would have been a lot longer, right? So I creep in there. My daughter's asleep. I creep in there, and I go in and I open the door and I look where my shoes are and everything. And there's this teeny, as you would say, tiny little lizard.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, should I kill it? What should I do? And
no.
I was going to try to go pick it up and it like ran away. So I'm convinced now that there's like a baby lizard, probably because where there's a baby lizard, there's probably a mama lizard. There's probably a mama lizard right now living in my closet. And so.
But lizards are nice, mostly.
This is what my husband says. But I'm living with lizards, you guys. Hell?
You have to see if it's the kind of lizard where if you grab its tail, it'll come off. Because that's the kind of lizards we had in Okinawa.
Oh my God.
They were geckos. And if you grabbed them by the tail, they would just let you keep their tail. And then they would go off and grow a new one.
Tear his tail off.
It doesn't tear. They release it somehow. They just let you have it.
It's a gift
in your hand.
It's a gift to you. Just a gift. All right, I'll see if I can try that. If I can muster up the gumption.
You know what you need to do is find it and like then put it in like a little house and give it its own My Pillow. That's what you need to do.
All right, we're gonna do that. You guys gotta think of a name for the teeny baby lizard. Think of a name and we'll name it. Okay.
And then you're gonna get a pillow and put it in some Giza Dream Sheets because there's a huge sale right now.
We should just name him Giza.
Giza is a perfect name.
Giza the lizard. We'll give him a little pillow. All right, it shall be done. I'll take pictures and show you guys this week. Okay. I'm sorry. Continue. We have more important news to talk about than my
Well, I just want to make sure people know that there is 50% off on Giza Dream Sheets right now. So that is the special that is happening at mypillow.com or 800-875-0513. If you use code and even though it's 50% off Giza Dream Sheets, everything gets a discount when you use that code. Literally everything. So you definitely want to take advantage. Do you see my name today?
I love your name. I was telling you, like when we were kind of prep. We don't really prep. We just basically gossip before we get on here. Like our prep is, oh my God, what'd you do last night? What'd you do? That's like our prep. But when we were prepping, I was like, hi, your name.
Maka Khan, everybody.
Maka Khan, let me rock you. I can't do it. I'm too old. That is one of the best songs ever. Did you know that I Feel For You is written by Prince? Did you know that?
Of course it is. Of course.
Everything Good was written by Prince.
For real. Mm-hmm. Everything Good. You're right. All right. One technical logistical note. We've gotten a lot of emails this weekend about our comment section being down on our website. And yes, it is down.
Those bastards.
So we're trying to get that resolved today. If it doesn't get resolved, we'll be switching our comment section back to discuss or whatever however you pronounce that.
Oh, wait, is that on our site, not on Facebook?
Not on Facebook.
Oh, I was like, those bastards, Facebook. That's what I was saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
No, it's Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry. It's our site. So
it's our site.
It's Discuss. Okay.
Discuss. Well, it's not. I mean, that's what we would move to if we can't get this resolved. Right now we're with Spot, IM or whatever, and we're having a bit of a tangle with them. And so we're going to see how that all plays out this week, but just your patience is appreciated. All right. The thing that's making the biggest news right now is this
She was the one who posted that Instagram post holding the baby saying, I love my build among the 13.
That moment right there.
She was the one who posted that Instagram post.
Did you see that?
Build among the 13.
He looked at his watch.
She was the one who posted that Instagram post. Build among the 13. She was the one who posted.
He tried to do it stealth, but it was not stealth enough. And the world has now exploded in rage about how disrespectful that was, because that was a moment where coffins of the people he's responsible for killing, essentially, are being wheeled out in front of him. I mean, that was disgusting.
Yeah. Well, he is disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
surprised he even had the wherewithal to look at his watch, though. I mean, I know that he needs to go and take his afternoon nap or whatever, but I'm surprised that he even has any concept of time at this point.
It's just, I just cannot believe, where else do you have to be right now?
I know.
You complete a-hole.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know. I was watching a documentary last night because all the 9/11 documentaries are starting to come out. And, it was on George W. And he was talking, and I'm like, God, remember when we had presidents that could president? You know what I mean? There was that notion. And then it's the time, I think about the time where we all were so unified.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't that long ago. It really wasn't that long. I mean, maybe it's because I'm getting older and I look back and I don't know, it's 20 years ago, right? I mean, it's not that long ago that we were so incredibly, it was such horrible circumstances, right? But we were all unified. And now we are not.
No. And I feel like if 9/11, if that exact horror show happened right now, it would not unite everybody.
No.
It would be, we would all be pointing fingers and placing blame and just super mad at everything and everybody.
Right.
And it wouldn't be a unifying thing because it's so easy right now to place blame on whoever is in office for everything. Right.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Yeah. And I don't know why that is. I mean, you and I have done a lot of deep dives on stuff, and I would surmise that some of it is because of social media and the way that just the world is so different now.
Yeah.
Everything is so different than it was even 20 years ago. But it's just different. I was watching last night and I was sad for a lot of reasons, but those were two of the reasons,
Yeah.
it's everything. Those two things are very different. Our leadership and just the way we are just so unbelievably divided, yeah. But I just look at Biden and I just think, how did we get here?
Right. I mean, it's never been this bad. I mean, I just cannot. And then did you see that where he went to, I guess it was FEMA headquarters to like give a statement about the hurricane in New Orleans. And, he said whatever it was that he was going to say. And then all the reporters started shouting questions at him. And he said, well, I'm not supposed to take questions, but go ahead. And then the first question was about Afghanistan. And he was like, no, I'm not taking any questions about Afghanistan. And I'm just like, at this point, has no one told him to stop saying shit like, I'm supposed to call on these people or I'm not supposed to take questions? I've been told, either you're the leader of the free world or just step down and let who's ever running this show run it.
Yeah, who is it? And I'd like to know who it is. Like when he comes out, because I mean, last week when he was answering questions about Afghanistan, and he came out and he goes, well, I'm supposed to take questions from this person, these particular people. I've been told. I think those are his exact words. I've been told. Who the hell's telling you? I want to know who's actually running the country. I'd like to know, because we elected, or I mean, I didn't, but the dumbasses in this country elected Joe Biden. So I'd like to know who it is that's actually running the country. I mean, I feel like we have a right to know that, don't we? As American citizens who are paying your freaking salary. And, this is a constitutional republic still. So don't we get to know who that is?
And he's always like, oh, I'm going to get into trouble. Like, you know what I mean? Is it Jill? Is it Jill that's running the show? Because just tell us, you know what I mean? At this point, we're owed that. We're owed an answer.
And talk about elder abuse.
Oh, man.
That's what it sounds like when he says stuff like that. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm not going to get my pudding at lunch.
Right.
I want my pudding.
Oh, my gosh. And I know that it was a private affair when he met with the families of the 13 service members who were killed. But did you hear the mom that called into Wilcow?
Right.
Oh, my God.
I did.
The rage.
And she blamed all the Biden voters.
Yeah.
Blamed every one of them. And you know what? I feel for her.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely feel for her. And I don't blame her one bit for saying the things that she said.
Feckless, dementia-ridden sack of crap. I thought she put that really well, actually.
I think it's very accurate. It's extremely accurate.
I can't imagine being one of those families and wanting to see him in that moment without punching him in the face.
I can't. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he would need all the Secret Service. All of it.
Yeah, every last bit of it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God. And then there was that Lieutenant Colonel. Did you see Stuart Scheller, who released the Facebook video just ripping on the fact that there's been no accountability in the higher leadership ranks of the military? And so, he's in uniform in the original video calling out the chain of command, essentially, and saying, I just want people to own what they've done. Mistakes have been made, and this is unacceptable, and there has to be accountability. Well, then, shortly after the video got released, then he was relieved of his command. And it was interesting because all of the buzz on social media was people saying, isn't it interesting that the one guy who recognizes that a mistake was made is the one guy that's been fired? Right. Instead of the people who made the mistakes.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the military, right?
Yeah. And actually, he released a second video saying, it's weird because if you watch the first video and he's in his uniform, he's super handsome, he's just talking tough, and he's like, you can tell he's such a leader, right? But the second video, when he resigns, he officially resigns and says, I don't want my pension, I don't want any money, I don't want any benefits. It's a different tone, and it's actually a little bit scary to me. Like I watched the whole 10 minutes.
He's been talked to.
It's not that he's been talked to, it's that he sounds like a little bit crazy. Like he's threatening people that are in the chain of command. He's saying, you have no idea what I'm capable of. If you're going to send money, send it to my wife, because I don't know if she's going to stick around after this. Like he sounds very edgy. Like I was listening to it and I was like, oh God, this is a different person than who released that first video. And it makes me worried for him.
Okay. Worried for him. All right.
Yeah. Worried for him because he sounds like he's been pushed to a limit that he's having trouble handling. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's because he doesn't have any support. He's all by himself. I mean, this is maybe, I don't know. I'm just putting that out there as a theory, because I mean, he may feel like he is just an island all by himself.
Well, he's getting tons and tons of support from obviously strangers on the internet, right? Like and lots of Congress people. Dan Crenshaw has praised him. Like all these people are coming to his defense. But apparently there was a guy that he used to report to in the military some years ago who commented on his LinkedIn page and said, you know, if you had any honor, you would resign and not like just live out your next 3 years after making this huge fuss. And that really cut him deep. And so that's what he was responding to. And he just sounds really on edge. Like I hope that there are people that are close by to him that can give him the support he needs right now. Cause it really freaked me out when I watched that second video this morning. I was like, oh God, he doesn't sound well, you know what I mean? Like he sounds so angry.
Like, and so, yeah. And like just on edge. Yeah. I mean, the whole, like, if you have honor, you do XYZ. The guy is telling the truth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like, where's the honor in not telling the truth? Where's the honor in just putting your tail between your legs and going away? I don't know. Is that what honor is now? Curious.
He did the right thing. I mean, he's actually the most honorable person to actually stand up for what he believes in. You know what I mean? Like he's walking away because that's the right thing for him to do.
Yeah.
But damn, I hope that he's all right. Cause I didn't like seeing that at all. Like the first video, I was like, you go, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then the second one, he just seemed more broken, you know? I was worried. Reminder that on Friday of this week, we're going to be doing our video a little later than usual because I will be very, very tired. So I'm going to be landing in Tucson like at 3:00 in the morning, our time. And so I will not want to get up right at 7. But it'll be in the morning. It'll probably be more like 10 Eastern time, I think.
Yeah.
Ish. Something like that.
Yeah, and that'll be totally fine. Because this weekend is Labor Day weekend, right?
Yes.
This is So next Monday, are we doing a Labor Day video or no? We're off on Labor Day.
We're off on Labor Day, and then Tuesday that should be pretty much a regular day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
So that's going to be fine. What else? Putin, I guess, released a video. I don't know where he was, but he was giving a speech, and Putin said that he is banning mandates for masks and mandated vaccines, and there will be penalties for businesses who try to force employees to take the vaccine. And I am like in a state of disbelief.
Like, what is even happening?
That he's less of a tyrant than Joe Biden.
Oh my God. My God. Or or like a lot of these governors, like the governor of Indiana. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like,
I know.
It's the weirdest thing.
It's like, so weird.
A lot of these local politicians and state politicians are more like, and we're talking Republicans, are more dictators and dictatorial than Putin.
Isn't that embarrassing?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. I wonder, do they know that? Has anybody told them? Somebody needs to tell them. Yeah. They need to watch this.
I mean, yikes. Holy cow. That was just super embarrassing. And then Israel, another example, like Israel is, they're kind of on the forefront. I think they've only got Pfizer. So they're the ones that everybody's counting on to release super important, timely data about Pfizer and efficacy and all of that stuff. Well, now they've decided they are promoting a third shot of Pfizer, a booster. And now they're saying in order to get your vaccine passport, you have to have 3 shots. Like you're no longer considered fully vaccinated with just 2.
Oh my
And they're
God.
talking 12-year-old and up. You have to have 3 shots to just live your life normally. It's incredible.
I am curious to see the data from there, like just to see how people have fared and what the SAEs and the serious adverse events and the death summaries and everything. I'm just curious to see like what's going down there.
Yeah.
And it takes time, but it takes time, you guys. That's what's so weird about this vaccine is that usually these clinical trials, they take freaking time.
Mm-hmm.
You have to see how the stuff plays out over a couple of years. It's not just like an instantaneous thing. It's not just a 6-month deal. You have to look at the data over time that we've not had.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And by the way, the CDC was talking this weekend about states in which the hospitalization rates are rising really fast, like Hawaii, Kentucky, Oregon, Wyoming, I think. There's a bunch of them. And it's interesting because in those states where the hospitalization rates, particularly Oregon, I thought was the most interesting because they have been absolute Nazis in Oregon about mandating everything and masks and all the vaccines and whatnot. And they never mentioned the governor. They never mentioned the fact that Kate Brown is a complete commie. But the second that there is increased hospitalizations in Florida, they're like, DeSantis's fault. It's Governor DeSantis's fault.
Yeah.
But in Oregon, the cases are just simply up. The hospitalizations are concerning. And yet they don't mention the fact that it's super locked down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
It's such bullcrap how they do that.
Yeah, it's bullcrap. But this is also, a lot has to do with the media too. They're going to report what they want to report.
Yeah.
And they're going to focus on what they want to focus on. And they absolutely hate Texas and Florida. Florida and Texas. Like they're going to pick on those two. They're going to pick on them. They pick on them. This is what they do. They pick on us and they pick on Florida. So
thank you, Tanya. Tanya says there was a doctor on Ben Shapiro that said kids shouldn't be getting the same dose that adults do. I mean, I feel like that seems like an obvious thing, but yet here we are. You know what I mean?
We
are promoting it.
They also shouldn't be wearing masks all day. And I feel like we've already established this, but I still see crap all over the place where people are like, yeah, they should. Oh my God. My God, we're still talking about this.
I know.
We're still going back and forth. And there are still people who believe that it's a good idea to put a freaking face diaper on their kids like all day long.
I cannot imagine.
I'm sick of arguing about this. I don't want that on my kid all day long. I don't want it. It's not good for children. It's just not. It's not good mentally, physically, or otherwise. It's just not. And I'm sick of arguing with you about this. Period. Not you, but you know what I mean.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura. Laura says, happy Monday. We may look borked, but never underestimate America. Never fully borked us, I think. Never fully borked, I guess, is what she's saying. So we're like 90% borked right now, but we still have some wiggle room where we can turn things around.
We still have some unborked places. Unborkedness.
I wanted to share with you a TikTok of Jen Psaki because you know how much I hate her. She's awful.
Yeah.
But this particular, this moment I thought was really funny from her. And so this must have come from her Friday presser. And so Peter Doocy, of course, leave it to Peter Doocy to ask what Joe Biden really meant when it comes to, we will not forgive, we will not forget. What did he really mean? And this is what she said.
Thank you, Jen. When the president says, we will hunt you down and make you pay, what does that look like? Is he going to order a mission to kill the people responsible, or would he be satisfied if they are captured and brought to trial?
I think he made clear yesterday that he does not want them to live on the earth anymore.
Oh my God.
I mean, I did like that she said that. You know how much I hate her, but I thought that was a good moment.
Live on the earth anymore.
I think the president made it clear that he does not want them to exist on the earth anymore.
God.
I love that.
I know, but she's just so like unlikable.
I know.
And do you believe that? Do you believe what she said? I mean, do you believe that he's going to go at it's like it's like him trying to be Chuck Norris, you know? Like Joe Biden trying to be tough guy. And
I know. It doesn't fit.
No, it doesn't fit.
Well,
it's like the whole September 11th thing. Like when I was watching that last night, I was watching that documentary and I saw W, and you could just see like when he found out that the second plane hit the tower, and it wasn't Ari Fleischer who whispered in his ear. It was another dude, and I can't remember his name. The one with the Massachusetts accent. I can't remember.
Yeah. I can't remember now either.
I know, but he whispered in his ear, and you could just see the anger on his face. But he's in front of all those kids, and he can't, say, "I got to get the hell up and go." And
right.
but he said, and then when the third plane hit the Pentagon, he knew it was an act of war, and he was like, "I was ready to." It was done. We were ready to fight, So that was that. It's like that resolve, that steely resolve where, you want your leader, and he was calm. He was calm, but he was like, we are going to get these people,
right.
And no one comes into our house and pushes us around. No one, it's that like, you don't mess with my people kind of a thing. Joe Biden has no idea where he is.
Well, and so they shoot this drone at like a car full of explosives that was apparently headed for the airport. Well, that's neat. And so they said 2 high-profile ISIS-K terrorists were killed. If they're so high profile, why weren't they named?
Right.
Because if you get somebody that's truly high profile, you say their names because you want the rest of ISIS to know, hey, you just lost 2 of your most big-time people.
Right.
But the fact that they didn't name them to me means you probably just accidentally got 2 people in the midst of trying to blow up that truck. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I'm sorry, Joe Biden, but you're useless at this. You're useless at this entire thing.
I know. And it's like they touted this guy as being so incredibly experienced. He's not experienced. He's just been sucking off the taxpayer teat for like decades and decades,
Yeah.
That doesn't make him experienced. That just makes him like what you said, useless. And he's not been able to do anything else. He's just been able to hang on for that long off of other people's coattails. That's what he's been doing. And they think that is experience. It's not experienced. It's not.
That is why we need more talks.
Yeah.
So watch this dog try to save a life.
Oh my God.
Watch it again.
Oh my God, he's gonna totally. Oh my God!
Oh my God! It cracked me up so much. My picture's going bad.
What now? It's going bad. You're starting to freeze up again.
Yeah, it's going bad. Let me close that. Ah. Damn it.
I was like, wait,
where'd you go?
I'm back.
Where'd you go?
I'm back. I'm here. Hello.
Where are you? Damn it. Why do you keep going away?
I don't know. You keep making me go away. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
It's my dumbass computer. It's got a delay. I have to shut it down again, apparently. Dang it, I had so many good talks.
You can't do one more.
Dang it.
You can't do one more.
Well, I can use my phone. I shut it down because it was so bad. Let me do it with my phone. Hang on.
Do one more on your phone. Give the people what they want.
Okay. I'll do another this one has some wheeze in it. Hang on.
That wee. Is that what it is?
Wee.
I like the third one. Oh my God. You guys, she would send those to me like every single day. The wee.
Wee. Oh, blah, 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 wee.
Oh, no. Oh, no, wee. Yeah,
I love those.
Every day.
All right. I guess we should go because my computer is borked.
All right, you guys, everybody pray for everybody in Louisiana.
Please.
because, yeah, it's bad.
It's bad.
We didn't talk about that much, but we just need everybody to pray for everybody in Louisiana. So
Yes.
that. Okay.
We'll find out like how bad it is today, probably.
Yeah, we will. You guys bring it in. It's the greatest stretch ever. It's such a good stretch. You guys bring it in. Guys, have a great Monday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.